A lot of people are always asking me, when do you use the orange buff in the brown compound, or when do you know you should use the yellow buff with the brown compound? This tank here is pretty rough. I'm actually going to have to do a little bit of sanding down on the bottom. Anytime I sand, I use orange with brown. I'll show you here in a little bit, when tanks are decent and they're nice, I use yellow with brown instead. But anything that's like this where I don't want to sand, or if I have sanded, I'm going to use orange with brown. But if your tanks look like this, this right here, this tank just got a little dirt on it. It's actually in really good shape. This one here, I would just hit with a yellow with a brown and then follow with a yellow and a green or a white and green, just because it's in better shape. And as I've said before, if you've watched some of the other buff videos, you'll know the softer the buff for your cut, the softer the buff for your color, the brighter the finish. So if you don't have to start with an orange and a brown, don't if you don't want to. This one here, you could start with an orange and brown, finish with a yellow and a green and be just fine. It'll look nice. But this one takes really good care of it. Brings these tanks 2-3 times a year. So these ones are in really good shape. So these ones I'd hit with a yellow and a brown, and I'm gonna finish it with a yellow and a green. And they're actually gonna gloss up just a little bit nicer than if I would use an orange with a brown and a yellow with a green. The more aggressive you start, the less aggressive you have to finish to try and get that same shine. So if I don't start with as heavy of a cut like an orange and I start with a yellow, I'm gonna get a better finish out of it. So super simple as that. Hope these little tips help. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.